Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card message from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a timeless message that comes to you exactly when you need it. Guys, this is a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. And if you're looking for a private message, then go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. I list all my personal reading services. You can choose the one that's right for you. What do we have here? Let me show you. The only thing that you see is this one, right? Be peace, but it's in reverse. You know what that tells me? There's a little bit of disruptiveness here. And it may be that that comes into consciousness. That awareness is, I got to stir some shit up. Yeah, it's almost like you can feel that there's something's building, and eventually it's got to be handled. But let's see what the other cards are, because we start way over here in the past, not distant past, but clear out the clutter and bring a gentle touch. Oh, that's so beautiful. So this was a place of cleansing and clarification, and this sense of you're not throwing it away, you're giving it away. You're allowing it to be received by somebody else, or you're releasing it with gratitude. There is this sense of clearing out the clutter so your heart can open again. Gentleness ensues when you don't feel so put upon. You know, when you clear away that clutter, there's that sense of gentle touch. This could have also been some sort of restoration or restoration project. Hold on. Time to collaborate, working really hard with other people, hard work, okay? It's almost like you're building something or putting something together. You got this strategy and you know exactly the way you want it to turn out. And then we have, Gemini energy. Life is speeding up. This is like the double helix where things are coming together and coming into being. It's also a bunch of fast talk and fast action, maybe guidance, leadership, or design, building something or designing, laying out the logistics or the plans. I'm curious. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, you knew something had to be reconstructed. Excuse me. You knew something had to be rebuilt and to a place where it wasn't going to go back again. Because when butterfly, this is transformative, this is Scorpio energy. This is a beautiful new freshness and capabilities that leave the old is gone. There is no more old, right? The butterfly never goes back to caterpillar. This is transformative energy. Okay? Then we have use your mind wisely, when pigs fly, almost like a sense of doing something that other people thought was impossible. Okay, then we have this card. Spirit has a plan, but it's in reverse. What does this mean? It means it's not about God's plan. It's about the universe has stepped back and said, you got to figure this out. I'll follow your lead. No, it doesn't make you God, right? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, God handed this to you and said, I need your mind to figure it out. So this is definitely something that you knew had great impact, a tremendous amount of importance, and that it was on you to make it happen. And I think you defied odds. Now, be peace is here, but it's in reverse. So there's a disruptive energy that we end up with as we get into this week. Excuse me. You may have done something and gone ahead with something without permission from an authority. And so now there's that sense of getting shit for it. But let's get into the cards. Always happy energy. Gemini, what do you need me to know, God? What do you need them to know? Chariot is here, so there's progress. There's getting your fears under wraps, controlling them enough to say, I've got to move forward. Progress. Okay? Cancerian energy. This could be something to do with your family, with a mother. Let's not get too specific now. Let's just say moving forward or traveling, deciding to travel, take this show on the road, right? But then there's disappointment here. Things not ending up the way that you thought they would. This sense of not everything is gone, but definitely things have been derailed. And King of Swords, that's you. Looking at this and saying, okay, why? What happened? Where did we get off track? Or why did I end up not feeling really good about this? There was something going on here, okay? And then we have Queen of Cups. This is a Cancer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is Cancerian energy or a mother figure. Now, this is making a decision based on some sort of disappointment. And the only real person here is a maternal figure, a mother figure. Let's say this. I know you put your whole self into this and you gave it your all because it mattered to you. But the outcome of it was more exhaustion and disappointment. So why? Why? What's going on? Why? We have the Knight of Cups here and the Page of Wands. These are new offers, following in faith and starting over. It's turning over a new leaf because of the recognition that something wasn't right or done correctly the first time around. And knowing that you have to start over. Begin again, but have enough faith to begin again. It could even be that somebody, especially a maternal figure, while they love you, is disappointed about a decision that you made with regards to a trajectory in your life. We have a King of Wands here and a Nine of Wands. So there's definitely defensiveness against somebody who wants to stake their claim to independence, or a defensiveness about somebody that is extremely passionate. I think that you definitely want something that in some ways you're not allowing yourself to have. Why? Why? Whew. Remember, Gemini, there's always an extended reading, and the links are down below. So I hope you join me for that after this reading. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. I said, why? You want to stabilize this chaos. And you want something more than the rabble and the craziness. There's a sense of holding on to something that's stable because you can tell that there's craziness up ahead. Or you know that there's major contention and competition happening right now. and that a lot of people are maybe trying to pick away at your stability. So there is this sense of this may be somebody that you have to defend yourself against, because in some ways their outlook is contrary to your beliefs. They're looking at what you tried to build or what you tried to reform, and in some ways you know that they're opposed to it and somehow trying to take it down. In real life terms, it could be money is the biggest threat right now. Finances is the biggest threat right now to your stability and you being able to head out and claim your own independence and not need to constantly depend on somebody else's kindness to help you out. You're very wary here. You're not going to instantly or immediately trust something, because the truth is it may offer a lot of value, but you don't necessarily believe in it. There's a lot of pettiness attached. Let's get a moon card. What is this going on for Gemini, please? We have take time to breathe out. So, okay, this is a lot. Spirit is calling you to calm yourself. This must be a lot of passions flying every direction all at once. You need a little bit of an easement when it comes to your emotions this week. Take time to breathe out. Conclusions are within reach. Gemini, there are conclusions that will come to you. Watch and observe. You don't have to pursue or fight. This is a sense of, this is the challenge this week. Hold steady, because it's going to reveal itself to you. Surrender to the divine. And you know, in some ways, this might come intuitively, not vocally. So it may be a little bit more difficult for you to understand because it's not your natural way. You're very verbal. But ultimately, Gemini, this is a challenge that is coming intuitively or through dreams. And are you listening? Or simply a sense of, I know you want to do something about it. I know you want to fight. I know you know something has to be protected or defended. Simultaneously, it'll unravel itself. You don't want to get into the thick of the craziness. You want to hold steady instead of letting the pettiness suck you in. And that's going to be your greatest challenge this week. To not let yourself get petty, because it will get distracting. And you won't like where you end up. It'll disrupt your peace and it'll disrupt your plans. But ultimately, that's what chaos likes to do. So it's like, stay away from getting derailed this week, Gemini. What will they find or discover? What is about to come to pass? What conclusions are within reach for Gemini, please? I think you may call somebody that you've been thinking about for a while, especially the Sagittarius. There is a fire sign here that I think you've not wanted to reach out to or connect with, but ultimately you have something to say to them, or you have a conversation that you need to discuss, either that or it's something foreign. A sense of speaking a foreign language or learning a foreign language. It's feeling, it's emotion. That's what it would be. This is an idea about coming together, Virgo energy, and isolation. It's almost like you're calling somebody and saying, I'm not going to show up for this party. I need a break, and I don't want to be in the middle of the chaos. Like self-isolating. But why? Why? What is the purpose of all this, Gemini? What is the purpose of all this? to defend yourself, to defend your peace, and to not be rushed into making a decision you're not ready for. That's the key, Gemini. Somebody's going to try to push your hand so they fuck you up. So the key to your success this week is to not let them. You want more? Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.